Okay, I'm trying to. We're gonna see. We're gonna see if it's gonna work this time. Now, I probably had too much windows open. We're gonna let the tea come on in here, honey. This is the live video, and of course, we're talking about the leprechauns. Yes, come on, little Mer. Hello. Now, hopefully, it works this time. I know, it's so weird. As soon as we start talking about it, the energy start messing up. See, you gotta watch what you say. You gotta watch how you interact. See how trick that energy. See how quick that energy come in. Hello, Lady K. You see how quick that energy came in? It's like, whoa. We just did one thing and it messed up. Honey. We're not done either. We're not done. No, we're not done, honey. Hello. Okay, okay, come on. So back to where we were at. Oh my God, we gotta go back over this again. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, honey. Come on, let's do it, honey. We we got our notes ready. Let me put something here so I don't skip. It was crazy. Okay, come on, Ewe. See, you gotta watch what you say, honey. You know, a piece of glitter appeared on that wall. Actually, is it still there? No, it's not there. There was a piece of glitter on this wall. And honey, listen, I had an experience with the leprechauns in my other apartment. This is 2010. And honey, this I don't eat butter no more. Okay, come on, honey. Let's get excited, honey. Let's get with these leprechauns. So of course, leprechauns. Let's see. Let's share the screen. Okay, share the screen, honey. Can we share the screen? So leprechauns. Let's get right into this, honey. Leprechauns, of course. This is how Hollywood depict the leprechaun, okay, as this evil being. But we all know Hollywood do that with a lot of stuff, honey. Hollywood make a lot of spiritual things that are not so evil, and it makes people scared. That's why a lot of people are scared to practice magic and stuff. But either way, the stereotypes of leprechauns involve lucky charms, of course, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, as we always say growing up. Oh, there must be a leprechaun at the end of that rainbow. And then, of course, they are members of the fairy, a type of Sidhe, which we'll probably go over a little bit. They are unusual because of the realm dominated by females. Leprechauns are virtually exclusively male spirits. And of course, fairies. Fairies are mostly females. Yes, honey. And the leprechauns would be the male aspect. Ow! Ow! The name leprechaun derives from the Gaelic Leithbrog, which means one shoemaker. He is a cobbler, the only professional city. In fact, like I was saying on the what was the cookies called? Tree cookies. The cobbler. That's the cobbler. There's a leprechaun on there. You know. Oh my God, I'm repeating everything I said before because it messed up on us. Okay, girl, this is my second time making this video. Okay. He's the only professional one, as I said before, while the other CHs are out dancing and revealing. Revealing is a type of dance, I believe, an Irish dance movement, honey. The leprechaun is hard at work. He is, however, always seen working on only one shoe rather than a pair, which is a Semitic reference, obviously, because there is an ancient shamanic dance, which basically you dance with one shoe on and one shoe off, mimicking a lamp. Can we talk about it? He works on shoes continuously and time off for an occasional spree. And you know what that thing is? He's out to collect this coin. If somebody owes you some money, work with the leprechaun. I'm telling you, the leprechaun is about that life. You hear me? The leprechaun will get your money, honey. They're not playing. The leprechaun, listen, I want to see, is this working? Can I look at the room really quickly? Let me see, is it working? Okay, it is working. Okay, we just want to make sure we got to check up on it. Uh-oh, wrong thing. Hold on. Okay. The leprechaun is wealthy, obviously. He's the king of all wealth, honey. He hides his money in a pot. And although he is skillful, he is not always a practical joker. So he does not play about your money. One thing about the leprechaun, if you need him to bring some coin in, he can help you bring the coin in. Trust when I tell you this. He brings the coin in, okay? And the only times you should work with a leprechaun is around this time, summertime, midsummer's eve, as well as Samhain. Those are the only times. Some spirits you only work with at certain times of the year, and the leprechaun is that spirit. You don't work with him year round, honey. Now you could if you want to, but I'm telling you, he's most effective around this time, Midsummer's Eve and Samhain. Okay. On the other side of leprechauns, there's something called a Clericon, which is closely related to a leprechaun. Now, of course, it depends on what folklore you hear. The Clericon is in fact the leprechaun, but he's the other side, duality. He's the other side or a different aspect of the leprechaun. The Clericon is great for protecting. He's great for protecting your assets. Of course, they say you could summon him for wine and liquor if you own a liquor store, but I think he will I think he will protect all of your assets. Um, Same thing with the leprechaun. The leprechaun will definitely give you your coin and protect that coin, stopping people from taking that coin. Hello. The leprechaun likes beer. Find yourself an Irish beer to offer him. He loves, honey. He loves beer. And the Clericon actually likes liquor and wine. That heavy stuff, honey. Like the leprechaun, the Clericons are virtually exclusively male. The Clericons may be the nocturnal form of the leprechaun. Um, just out on a drinking spree after a hard day of work. You know, we all have the Clericon, the leprechaun in us. Not me though, but y'all, honey. Some of y'all work hard and you drink hard. That's not me, sis. Okay, hello. Come on, honey. Let's talk about it, honey. Yes, honey. Clericons are very tricky. They like to play games with the drunk. When you are drunk, they like to play games with those who drink, honey. They like to pickpockets too. Can we talk about it? Clericons are known for stealing butter, where they will raid your pantry looking for butter, honey. No, I don't keep my butter in no damn pantry, but they will raid that pantry still. Can we talk about it? So, of course, offerings to the Clericon and the Leprechaun is butter, pound cake, anything that requires yellow cake, moist yellow cake. Ooh, girl, they love moist yellow cake, honey. Yes. Offer that up as an offering. Of course, you would get a cauldron, black cauldron, of course. That represents the pot of gold. I want me gold. Okay, that is a leprechaun, as you can see with the pipe. You can also put a pipe on your altar for him and or light it up for him too. If you like to smoke the pipe, why don't you smoke it? Now we're not talking about the pipe like that, girl. We talk about the wooden pipe that you put herbs in. Okay. No, they don't do crack or none of that, honey. They do shamrocks, but not crack rocks. Don't try it, honey. Of course, the four-leaf clover is also a great symbol for the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoemaking fairy, also known as the leprechaun. So, of course, you can draw your own four-leaf clover, and or you could find four-leaf clover products. In fact, I'm coming out with the oil specifically for this event called the four-leaf Lucky Leprechaun. Hello, four-leaf Lucky Leprechaun. The four-leaf Lucky Leprechaun. There you go. Or it might just be called Lucky Leprechaun, but it will have some lucky stuff in it, honey. Hello, that is a Clericon right there. As you can see, he got one shoe on, one shoe off. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look, girl, he looks sneaky as hell. I wouldn't trust nothing like that. I wouldn't trust nothing that look like that, honey. Here we go. There go another version of the Clericon. He has no shoes on, honey. You see his nails are painted. They'll says, "Hey, work it out." There's a flip side to the Leprechaun too. I won't say it, honey. If you are a gay person, the leprechaun works good on something else too, but we won't talk about that. We'll say that for another video. We were talking about the financial security of the leprechaun. As you can see, there's a pot of gold there. It looks like a cauldron and it has some gold stuff in it. Get you some gold nuggets, some pyrite. I'll put some pyrite in my cauldron, honey. Fill that cauldron up with some pyrite on that altar. Can we talk about it? Mm-hmm. The color candles you're going to use for a leprechaun is gold candles and green candles. You will use them together. They have some candles that are two colored, that has yellow at the top, green at the bottom. You want to do that first. You don't want to get a candle that's green at the top and gold at the bottom. The leprechaun is drawn by the gold first. That's why the gold will be at the top and the green will be at the bottom. So you're giving him what he wants, and then he's giving you what you need. That's money. Hello. So of course, like I said, if you do not have that, you want to use a yellow candle and put gold glitter in it, or gold glitter on it. Depends on if you're using a pillar or a glass jar candle. Of course, the green candle, like I said, you want to use pine needles and or pine oil. Pine cones could work as well. Pine cone with cinnamon is a great symbol for him. But pine needles are good, like the actual pine needles, or you get the pine needle um, actual essential oil. Can we talk about it? Uh-huh. Yep. Of course, the leprechaun could be a little arrogant, but you can tame him down, making sure he has his beer, he has his pipe, and he has his gold, and he will get you your gold. Okay, can we talk about it? He manifests as a small, not a midget, we'll say a small man, wearing a shoemaker leather apron. You can actually go on Google, you can see what that looks like. Can we talk about it? Although he is portrayed as being evil, the leprechaun is not evil. Okay. Now, as I mentioned when I started talking about the leprechaun, I mentioned he is a type of Sidhe. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of background of what a Sidhe is. Okay. Sidhe means the good people, the people who go wilder shins. I guess that's an Irish joke or something, honey. Me Irish. Mm-hmm. Pronounced and sometimes spelled as she. Mm-hmm. They originate in Ireland or Scottish Highlands. If you're from Scotland or Ireland, hello, mate. Hello. Yes, honey, shout out to my Irish people, my Scotland people. Scottish. There are three words for the Gaelic word Sidhe, which is known as borrow, um, or tumulus, which is the ancient burial mound often filled with treasures. The second meaning is fairy or fairies. The word is singular and plural. And the third meaning is as the Sidhe that are fairies often live within the Sidhe that are burrows. Sidhe also means fairy mound. Okay. When the Gaels successfully invaded Ireland, their predecessors, the divine Tuatha De Danann, were literally driven underground. They established their own parallel realms beneath the earth. Fairy mounds are their portals. The Dagda, among the leaders of the Tuatha De Danann, assigned each member of the Tuatha De residence in a Sidhe or mound. The Tuatha De Danann became known as the Sidhe. The key word regarding the Sidhe is beauty. We were talking about beauty spells earlier. The Sidhe will get you right together, honey. They'll snatch your face. They'll give you little tiny miniature facials. They are magnificent, passionate, and proud spirits who perceive themselves as worthy of veneration and intense respect. Don't you play with the Sidhe, honey, because they will get you right together. Now, I've not worked with the Sidhes. The leprechaun is the only type of Sidhe I worked with, but I've heard some stories about that, honey. Pow! Can we talk about it? They love offerings such as dishes of milk placed out or overnight on the windowsill or doorstep. As we know that fairies and Sidhes do not come directly into your home. They don't, they don't trust you, girl. They don't trust you, Miss Thing. Snow White and the Dwarf Men's, honey. Those okay. Those gnomes came in, girl, because they they were sneaky. But oh wait, did Snow White go in there? Anyway, either way, they are male and female. They have an elaborately structured society that parallels that of humans. The Sidhe has an intense relationship with people characterized by love and hostility. That love hate relationship is Sidhe, honey. Once upon a time, they were the subject of passionate human veneration. Hidden within fairy tales and legends are suggestions of pagan devotion and voluntary channeling of spirits, similar to modern spiritual traditions such as African spiritual faiths and czars. The Sidhe are master healers and may bestow this medical knowledge on those people they favor. So-called fairy doctors combined herbal and shamanic healing that were trained directly by the Sidhes. Can we talk about it? So-called fairy doctors combined herbal and shamanic healing and were trained directly by the Sidhe. On the other hand, the Sidhe also inflict illness like sudden tumors, stroke, and paralysis. I'm not going to teach you how to work with them for dark energy. Hold on. I'm not going to teach you how to work with the Sidhe for dark energy, girl. You bet. Listen. Listen, I have my gnome outside, girl. I have my gnome outside. My leprechaun is in here, girl. You try to send some Sidhes over there, girl. You gonna catch a 24. Girl. I'm gonna put a mirror outside of my door too. Mm-hmm. Either way, Sidhes stand accused of stealing humans, especially babies. The milk they expect as offerings may not always have been boven. Legends tells of fairies accosting women and begging for a sip of human milk. Girl, see, they sexual too. I'm not gonna go into the sexuality of that, but they're the girl. I heard some folklores about these Sidhes, honey, and they don't play. They're generally not industrious spirits. Okay, let me stop laughing, girl. I'm starting to feel some tease right now. Their passions are dancing, music, poetry, and pleasure. They do raise cattle, which they sell or trade at fairs. A ritual from the Scottish Highlands encourages bribing the Sidhes to save lives. This is a ritual that you would do. You would sit on a three-legged stool or three-way crossroads at midnight on Halloween. Listen for voices will intone the names of those destined to die during the next 12 months. This destiny may be avoided by returning to the spot with the gifts for the Sidhe. One gift for each person whose destinies need amending. Can we talk about it? The Sidhe are secret keepers and they will share secrets with you about people. Uh-huh. You remember on the movie, what's that movie called? Can we talk about it? The sorcerers of beasts, where those ugly things were like, hey, we got to tell you something about this new person. Girl, we'll tell you this if you give us that jewelry on your wrists. You know those ugly things, girl, in pairs. They were coming to trying to bestow secrets and stuff. That's what a Sidhe does, honey. They handle the secrets. Of course, the color candles are green, of course, pertaining to the land, greenery. Mm-hmm. Sidhes are active from dawn until noon and then from dusk until midnight. So you're dealing with basically 6 a.m. to about 12 p.m. and from 6 p.m. to about 12 a.m. Can we talk about it? Days for the Sidhe, of course, as I said before, going into the Leprechaun. Oh, theirs is actually Beltane. Beltane, Midsummer's Eve, and Samhain. Can we talk about it? And yeah, so the leprechaun is something you want to work with for financial assistance and or for protection of your assets, honey, because someone is always trying to grab up your tea. So you're going to get a leprechaun and you're going to ask him or a group of them because they like to come in pairs too, sis. Okay, and you're going to ask them to protect you. Don't ask this one to come, honey. Ooh, girl, he creepy as hell. This one right here is backed on up. Mm. He is creepy as hell. I don't trust that one right there at all. So let's see if there's any comments, any questions about working. Okay. Come on, they do travel in packs. Yes, they do. Come on. Yes, return with an offering. Come on, honey. Okay. They can play here, but don't play with our money. Okay. Okay. You getting scared? They're not scared, Rose. They're not scared, girl. Woo! Rose said she is running for that holy water. Come on, Rose. Girl, I talk too much today, y'all. Y'all hear my voice turn out? I talk way too much today. Okay, yes, he will. Yes, he will. He will, honey. Yes, the leprechaun will get. You can also use red with gold too. A red candle with a gold candle to handle some green, some quick stuff with him. He definitely gets them right together. Yes, honey. Come on now. Leprechaun is a Taurus earth spirit. That is right. Leprechaun is a Taurus earth spirit. Yep. Come on, honey. Okay, come on, honey. You feeling it too? Come on, honey. Crossroads. Yes, honey. Crossroads. Come on. Yes, you got to return with that offering, honey, because they'll get you right together. All spirits, listen, spirits don't work for free. And I always tell people this, Joey. Even when people say, hi, you don't do free casework, or can we do casework pro bono? And I want to ask them, what spirit do pro bono casework? Because spirits require offerings. When you ask for Ganesha to assist you, when you ask for any spirit to assist you, you can do your research. There's no spirit that works for free. And if you think you're going to invoke a spirit for free because you don't have an offering, well, I'm broke. All I got is a glass of water. Girl, listen, you better work with your ancestors then, because your ancestors will take a glass of water. Your ancestors will take a glass of water, honey. When you're working with these spirits, honey, no ma'am. You gotta have some offerings ready, girl. What you gonna offer them, girl? So you have to offer things. A lot of people have spiritual IOUs. This is why spirits come back and collect too. When people talk about how, oh, Shun will mess up your money and all these spirits mess up your money. Yeah, if you don't offer things up to them, you just invoke them for your purpose and you don't offer them things. Yes, that's true. You can't be like, well, I don't got no oranges for Shun, no honey for Shun. So let me give her a banana. Like, okay, girl, go ahead and keep playing with it if you want to. Go ahead, honey. Yes, honey. Protect that car. Yes, the Clericons. The Clericons. They're called Clericons. The Clericons are great for protecting your stuff. Now, the Leprechaun spirit will protect your money, but other assets like your business, if you own a liquor store, anything like that, the Clericons are good for that. They're good for protecting those things. The leprechaun is good for protecting your coin, though. Yes, they will, honey. Ask them for those coins, honey. Yes, honey. Put leprechaun petition in your shoes. You could do that because they are shoemakers. Yes, you can. You could put that and one shoe off, one shoe on. What I would do now. Let's just be creative here. I would have an altar facing towards the east. Okay. Or excuse me, the north, because the north represents earth, right? So I would have an altar either facing towards the north or positioned in the north direction of my home. On that altar, I would have a cauldron with pyrite in it and/or gold flakes in it and/or gold coins. I would try to be as real as possible though. Let's not be funny here. Get you some gold nuggets or get you some pyrite, which are fool's gold. Put them in that cauldron. I would get my green and yellow candles or green and gold candles. I will charge them and anoint them with pine oil and/or dress them with pine needles. I'll make sure on the altar there's pine cones there, definitely. I would add, I would do a petition, and how I would petition him, I'll put some little pipe music on, the Scottish, how the Scots have that pipe. Yes, I put that music on. I have one shoe on, one shoe off. I would say the left foot. Put the petition in the shoe and dance around with the petition in the shoe, saying, I invoke the leprechaun. All hail the most powerful leprechaun. Bring me my coin and protect me from anyone who try to take it. I send you out, whatever you need. I send you out to collect my coin for that heifer. She owe me $20. She'll want to give it to me. Make her lose $20. How? And or you could tell the leprechaun to whisper it into her ear. But I would get in with the other Sidhes, honey. You know, Sidhes are very simple. You offer them some milk, put it in your windowsill, and put it outside. Offer them a green candle, and I would ask them. I would say, whisper into that heifer's ear to bring you my $20. Now that's a nicer version because there's another spell that I know of that's very potent in getting the money that's owed to you. It will torment them, honey. Very simple. We'll talk about that on another channel, another video. We'll talk about that in another video, honey. I'm getting there's a connection with leprechaun and foot reflexology. You and your bad house got darker since you started. You want food? Yes, yes. Be creative. Yes, yes. I will put something right at my door or by my window. You know, leprechauns, you know, by the door, by the window. Hence, doorstep and windowsill. Yes, that's what I would do. Yes. I went to the shop before. They had a makeshift tree inside of this shop with a water fountain with fairies in. I was like, that is so smart. And they had it actually facing towards the north building of the shop. So they obviously know a lot about the Sidhe. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But yeah, it was right by the door too. Beautiful water fountain and lights too. Why is it that your ancestors are able to work with a glass of water, for instance? Well, because your ancestors are closer to you. So, I mean, you know, I would give them the water as just a basic offering. But of course, you know, that's for basic people. If you're trying to do some big things with your ancestors, you need to feed them. You need to offer them some food, honey. You know, you have an ancestor like to smoke cigarettes, buy cigarettes for them and smoke it. Not smoke it. If you smoke, smoke it for them. If not, let them smoke it. Yep. But water will work for all deities because water is a portal way to the spirit world, for one. For two, water is magical. Water is in everything. This earth is made up of 70% of water. Everything we eat has water in it, or at least it should. And even your body has water in it. So you're being grateful. That's a basic gratitude to your ancestors. Now, when you start working with spirits like Ganesha, Lakshmi, all this other stuff, they want more than just water, sis, because they're like, listen, honey, I've been here before you even, honey, I was here before you was even thought of, honey. I've been here for 10,000 plus years, and you going to give me some water? You know, it's kind of insulting. It's like hitting up a spiritual worker who's already offering you a deal, and then you're going to have nerve to say, well, all I got is $20. Excuse me? Girl, let me go to Dollar Tree and buy a candle for you. Let me just light it for you and cry and tell you I'm done with the ritual. Don't play with me, sis. Girl, they be trying it. That's kind of insulting. Girl, that's kind of like hitting up somebody who won a Grammy award and be like, look, sis, I know you asked for $250,000 per show, but I'm just gonna give you 10,000. They're gonna be like, what? That's insulting. No, but your ancestors, they don't really care. Or you have an Audi, honey. Well, listen, keep driving it. Don't play with it, honey. Yeah, water is a portal for spirits. There you go. You said it, little mer. Uh, you got a pet bunny, little mer. We never seen that pet bunny. Yes. I don't know about rat. I don't know about. Mm, I can see rabbits. I don't know about leprechaun. Frogs. I mean, I'm thinking more of a troll with the frog thing, little mer. I'm thinking of a troll. You call leprechauns a troll? No plan. Okay. Hello. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Oh, listen, my bunny didn't let me cuddle. Uh-oh. You love when you feel his heartbeat. Come on, honey. You never smoke cigarettes, just weed. Oh God, here we go, Joey. Joey, so you gonna roll it up for your ancestors? Yeah, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Roll it up for your ancestors. Why not? Roll a blunt up for your ancestors, honey. What you smoke, they smoke. What you eat, they eat. Don't be playing though. Okay, dollar free. Come on, dollar free. Okay, it's so cheap, it should be free. Oh, you had a bunny 15 years ago. Oh shoot, I had a bunny 7 years ago. We actually had 8 bunnies. Girl, I had a bunny. My roommate had a bunny. We had two other roommates, a couple. She was Jordanian. He was Mexican. Wow, that was an interesting mix too. They had kids too, by the way. And the homeboy was trying to flirt with me, honey. Talk about some. Can I sleep in your room? I was like, girl. And then I didn't want to tell him I was my tea. I didn't want to tell him my tea. And the people were like, I said, well, let me just tell him. I said, bruh, I didn't say bruh. I said, well, I want to tell you, you may not like me after I tell you this. And he's like, what? Go ahead. I said, I'm transgender. And he said, oh, no, 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 no. Girl, he had an exorcism. Girl, he had an exorcism, girl. And they were telling me that night when he went to bed, because they lived in the living room while we had a room. Girl, they said that night when they went to sleep, he wouldn't sleep. He wouldn't sleep until they woke up. So the next time he came over, I told him, I said, honey, let me be real with you. I might be transgender, but I'm not interested in you. Which is weird. He was more nervous about me than he was my gay friend, which is weird. But I don't know, maybe it's because my gay friend was masculine. I don't know. Or I don't know what he was thinking, girl. But he was trying to get some, honey. I said, girl, you don't want to sleep in my room tonight. Okay. Thank you, Joey. I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. Frog teeth for money. They have gold coins in their mouth. That could work too. I mean, I would do more investigate. I would investigate more to make sure, though. Sometimes adding too much elements into the work could interfere with the process. Gemstones, candles, same thing. Sometimes working with these deities, because you have people that work with Anubis today, Set tomorrow, Pele the following week, Ganesha the following week after that. And it's like, girl, in a month you work with 5 spirits. And little do you know, some of these spirits don't get along. So then you wonder why your life is messed up. Your love life is messed up. Your finances is going messed up. Your relationship with your family is going messed up. It's because you're working with all these energies. And although you're saying, but yeah, their perceptions of me, no, they're not. They represents different aspects. A lot of these deities are not new age. A lot of these deities were here before your ancestors even migrated from the place they came from. Let's talk about it at the end of the day. So you have to respect those spirits, and you have to respect them and venerate them the way that it starts with. You can't be cute. Like, I see videos on YouTube of people that are not Hindu and don't know anything about the Hindu system, and they will actually honor or worship Lakshmi or Buddha. And I'm sitting thinking, like, why would you not work with Lakshmi and Ganesha? You have to go through Ganesha before you go to Lakshmi anyway. You just can't reach out to Lakshmi, just like working with Oshun and all these other deities. You are supposed to go through Eshu. You're supposed to go through Papa Legba before you get into those spirits. He opens up the portal to that. So it's like, girl, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're talking about. And this is why you got money problems, because you're just tapping into stuff. Have respect for these spirits, and these spirits will have respect for you. You know, all jokes aside, it's all about energy, and these are action. You can say, well, these beings never existed. That's fine. Just like they said, Nazareth, Jesus of Nazareth, Nazareth was not a real place. It is what it is, but whatever. I won't even go into that. You just got to be careful. Of course, Joey, yes. Magic should be creative. That's how you bring great things to you. It's being creative. If you go online and you look up a spell and or someone teach you a spell, add your own stuff into it. Don't go by everything they say. You're going to take a red candle and you're going to carve this and that's in it. Girl, be creative. Your spirits will come to you. I always do my works with spirits, with candles and incense for them to come through and give me insight. Because, of course, I'm a creative being, but I like to be uh, creative but still respectful. And I always tell people, you have to respect spirit. Be creative all day long, but do not get disrespectful. Do not do things. Well, I'm going to do this because I feel like it. I'm going to, no, 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 honey. No. Mm-mm. Come on, Joey. Of course. Of course, Joey. Joey, of course. You know how many people I met that was not down for transgender people? But was open. That's why I said I'm never desperate. I don't know about other transgender stories or other people's stories. We'll say women too, because I represent that the female gender, the feminine gender. I'm gonna say that female and males are not genders to me. I think masculine is a gender and femininity is a gender. When it comes to herbs and stuff, we don't say male gender. We don't say female. We say this is a female rock and a male rock, right? But when you say gender, you really talk about feminine. Look it up till you can do your research. So at the end of the day, I never had a problem getting what I needed to get from who I need to get it from. I never had a problem. If someone said, girl, he don't like trannies, girl, he ain't gonna be into you. Okay, sis. Okay. And sometimes I will prove a point. Sometimes I'll prove a point by myself. Can we talk about it? As I told you guys before, I was traveling somewhere. And this, I want to start holding weekly group discussions too. So we can talk about stuff freely without me putting it on my YouTube channel. Because I feel like sometimes I talk about too much personal stuff. And there's a haters on the line. So that they listen like, ooh, what's she talking about? Anyway, but there was one time in particular that a friend and I, we traveled. And they were like, girl, girl, it's not going to work. You're never going to get it. I said, really, girl? Matter of fact, we'll speak of an instance on a platform. We were on a platform. We'll say Tiny Chat. We'll say another platform. And they were tricking these guys into thinking that they were genetic women. And I said, I'm not tricking them. Girl, come on, do it for us, girl. Because if they clock your tea, they're going to clock our tea. I said, but then maybe we shouldn't hang out then, sis. So I didn't. So then they started incorporating me into the calls. And then the guys will say, are you transgender? Yes, I am. And they'll say, well, are they transgender? I'm like, no, they're not. They're girls. Like I would pump up their ego. Girl, they'll say, girl, well, girl, thank you for doing that. No problem, girl. That's your life. That's your life. So they were secretly doing things with these men, y'all. And they didn't tell me, of course, because they thought I was going to be blocking them. And then these guys would want to do things with me. And I didn't tell them because I'm like, I don't want to tell them. And they embarrass the guys. And sure enough, towards the end of all of this was probably 2016, we stopped getting involved. Like I start doing my own thing. 2016, we all started kind of exposing privately what was going on. And every guy that they were tricking into think that they were cisgender women to get, I was getting them as well without even tricking them. And I don't know what it was, but I spoke with one of well, he's my friend now, but he had an uncle who came in and he was very respectful to me and he was not respectful to them. And as I talked to him and I explained to him, or I asked him like, why are you respectful to me and I'm transgender like them, but you're not respectful to them? And he said, because what they're doing, I don't feel like is respectful. And he explained it to me. And I won't go into why he said they were not respectful, but he said that's exactly why he did that. It was about being respectful. I was confident in myself. I kept it PG when he was assaulting me or insulting me, right? Is it insulting? Yeah, when he was insulting me, I politely corrected him and said, this is what it is. And he said he could do nothing but respect that. But when he confronted the other people, they were still denying the tea when he said it's obvious that they were transgender women. So either way, like I said, same thing with these men. You know, I was confident. I didn't care. I wasn't desperate. And real men like that. Real men don't like desperate people. Real men don't like women that are thirsty. To them, it looked like you're easy. And typically, women that are desperate are easy. They do it with any and everybody who's willing to let them do it. Let's talk about it. So, a woman who is confident and secured in herself they got preferences, and I'm one of those girls. People try to say, oh, she's acting like she has confidence, oh, she's acting like she's this and that. No, baby, anybody who knows me could tell you. We're talking about people who know me, who see me without makeup, who see me before I transition, who see me while I was going through my transition. They can tell you I'm never desperate. I'm not the type of girl to go to clubs to chase after men. I'm not that type of girl to trick a man, go as far as I need something. Let me trick this man. No, I'm that girl that would say, honey, this is what it is. You don't like it, keep it moving. And in fact, that got people to really be interested in me. Even going into the situation that happened in 2016 when the girl and I was traveling, she was being so desperate to where this guy thought I was going to be desperate too. And when I told him get out my room, because he worked for the hotel we were staying at, he was like, what? Yeah, bye. Oh, really? Like, he was shocked. He didn't know what to say. And he was like, but that's fine. I'm with her, but I'm not desperate like that, bruh. No tea, no shade. I'm not desperate like that. Oh, that's jacked up. No, it's not. And he was scared I was going to get him fired. But I explained to him, that's not my job. My job is not to expose your secret. My job is not to get you fired. But you need to watch yourself, because you're going to actually come into work and you're going to do it with another person and they're going to get you. So be careful. And I even told him about the girl who did it, because I said, she's going to blackmail you. And sure enough, what did she do? She blackmailed him for $3,000. And I don't know where he got that money from. Don't ask me. I think the town we went to, they were farmers and stuff. So maybe he had that money sitting around. I don't know. But she sure did blackmail him for $3,000. And she's like, girl, you should have got him. No, thank you, sis. No, thank you. I don't blackmail people, girl, for coin. No, we don't do that, sweetie. It'll come back and get you. Hello, Tasha. No, I've never seen a movie called Spirit Away. What is it about? I got to look it up. Spirit Away. Okay, come on. Spirited Away. I need to see that, honey. He's still sleeping? Yes, he could. Yes, he could, honey. Hello, Annie Rakin. Yeah, the girls just want validation. Right, Joey. Right. You said it. They want, and that's what I'm saying. A lot of transgender women don't like me because I'm a transsexual woman and I choose to be confident in who I am. Me being confident in who I am is me being myself. It's not faking the funk. Now, I don't go place and say, hi, I'm a transsexual. Nice to meet you. I don't do that. There are times where I have been in situations where I didn't tell people I was a transgender because I could have probably been beaten or killed. So there is a time and place for things. But at the end of the day, let's not play these games, sis. Let's not act like you something to see somebody naked. You know what I mean? Let's not act like you this to see someone's, nude picture. Like, it's not that serious, sis. Because the same man that you're out here tricking on, they're the same man that will let a homosexual male, pay them to get the nude pitch. No tea, no shade. Can we talk about it? Girl, I'm going to tell you this. I learned a lot of stuff about men between the ages of 25 and my age right now. These past 5 years have been very informative on how men operate, and not just, heterosexual men. I won't even say homosexual man. Not even just not just any type of man, but heterosexual man. Like, I figured out how they operate, and it's amazing. My experiences it blew my mind. It still blow my mind to even sit here and even think about it. I'm really blown away by a lot of people that I've met, at least cyberly, and the breakdown of how easy it was for certain people to get them just by offering them money. And that's, I'm like, girl, bye. Girl, you gave for pay, you gay any day. Can we talk about it? Because I know a guy who was gay for pay, then he started giving it away. Ow! Can we talk about it? He went from gay to pay to giving it away all day, honey, to where all these queens started saying that they knew him, honey. So he relocated to Montana. Mama packed his bags up and moved to Montana. I kid y'all not, because all these queens was coming out saying that they knew him, and I'm just like, see, I told you. Listen, we live in a large town, but it's a small town. There's 300,000 people in my city, 307,000 people, and you would think that there's only 500. It's so small here, and I would tell him, be careful, but nah, you don't got to worry about that. I'm not down like that. I don't get down like that. Okay, girl. Well, they all said they had you, honey. So I don't know what you got to say about that. Mm-hmm. Yes, that do give transgender women negative perspectives. And that's exactly why a lot of people think that transgenders are Decepticons. And that's what I said before, Third Eye Eries. There's a lot of trans women on YouTube that does not like me, including the transgender from Texas who made the video about me going in on me. She called me Carl Winslow and all this other stuff. At the end of the day, and she's over there looking like she's swollen up and everything, honey. She swole up, honey. Mama looked like a sprouting potato over there. But anyway, what was I gonna say? She did videos about being closeted and tricking these men. And then have the nerve to say that she was upset because when she told the man she was a transgender woman, he didn't want to deal with her. And she said she got upset about that. Like, excuse me? Like, what happened if you met a woman, because they were doing this in the 90s too. You had a lot of lesbian studs acting like they were males, heterosexual males, and they were tricking gay men and real women, cisgender women, excuse me, uh, into thinking that they were males, and they were actually using, you know, uh, you know, prosthetics and stuff. I won't go into that because I don't want anybody to try to get this video, honey. It does. It does, Joey. Yes. Oh my God, Spirited Away is an amazing anime about a Japanese bathhouse. Girl, I want to go to a bathhouse up here. LA got some bathhouse too. Let me go down to LA. Oh, well, I never used Leprechaun to bring me coins that a client owed me. Thank God a client never owed me anything. Can we talk about it? I don't do IOUs. I don't work and then you pay. I get my payment before I do the work. And that's in all instances. When I first started escorting, I actually did used to meet with the client first. And when I say escorting, I mean I charge for my time, not for services. So sometimes in an escort session, I would dress heterosexual men up as women, also known as cross dressing, and they paid me to do that. There are times where I had, and a lot of guys who did that was actually athletes, and both well known and not known, including boxers and stuff too. I just want to put that out there. I don't want to say who did it though. Oh, hello. But um, a lot of times it was Dom sessions. I had clients that actually bought me, whips and stuff and chains and all that. And I still have some of the stuff. I have a toter actually in my room that's filled with all that good stuff. Some of them had fetishes, like they wanted me to cut their hair. I've had some fetishes, honey. And then also some of them were massages. In fact, that's what my main focus was as an escort. The reason why I became an escort is I offered massages first. And then some people say, do you do domination? And then I'm like, no. And they're like, come on, I'll pay you 500. And I'm like, what? I'll get that girl. So, yeah. So, like I said, I never had to use that. But there were times where, and that's when I start working with another spirit, which I won't mention on here because this is about the leprechaun, um, where she made sure I got all my money when they first walked in that door. In fact, I made it to her when they first came that they didn't say nothing. That they came in, they were quiet, they had their money ready, usually in an envelope. If not in an envelope, I've even had some people that brought me gift cards with the receipt. I would call to verify the money it was money on it, and then I would go take money off. This is when Walmart I don't know what made Walmart changes, but Walmart used to let it to where you can go get your money off your gift card if you have the receipt. Now you can't do that. But clients would do that for me. They would actually bring me gift cards and stuff. I think Best Buy you can still do that. I don't know. I'm not going to mention that. But either way, um, but yeah, I would make sure they would come, not tell me nothing, have my money. Once I have my coin, then you talk. And she made sure that happened too. I kid you not. And I will forever venerate the spirit. Yes, I will. I will always honor the spirit. Especially, when I do my adult stuff. I haven't done it in a while. I've been working with male energy. Um, but anyway. You never heard of her? You never heard of her? She's in Houston. You know who I'm talking about? Right. You don't see how people try witches like they don't know magic. What sense does that? Well, see, that's what I said too. You got to learn how to walk away and you got to learn how to hold on. People think because this new situations that are unfolding on YouTube, which I've been on this YouTube, no, not this channel, but my other channel for 6 years, all of a sudden, 5 years in, haters were coming out the blue, new people that barely made their YouTube channel 3 months prior to seeing my channel. Can we talk about it? They were fans and then they became enemies. Can we talk about it? Because I was transgender, I was younger than them, and they didn't like that. So they were fans first and then they became enemies. But either way, I've dealt with YouTubers back in 2009 and I knew how to walk away from it because a lot of people will start drama just to stay relevant. All their contents go from them explaining how to do magic to them actually making threats to other content creators. And that's what this YouTube is becoming. YouTube in the spiritual community is becoming that stuff. But even going into that girl, I let her have her tea. When I made my new channel, Iris, I let her have that tea. I let that video stay up. I could have flagged it down, but I didn't. I let her keep that video up because I said she needs that. She's an old transgender woman that can't get laid, that really don't have no friends, that's possibly going through some life-changing events, because some of us, we go through our sudden return in our 20s. Others, you got to wait until you're in your 30s and 40s, because I think she's about 40 something now. She's at least 40 years old now, at least 40. Others, you got to let them go through their stuff later in life. So with her, like I said, I let her do her thing and I never thought anything of it. And now looking back on it, yes, she's still the popular being, but going into the person that she interviewed a transgender. And this is how you know that a lot of people do things for views and clicks. She interviewed a transgender person who's not even a trans woman. They're a used to be transgender person, and they had sex with celebrities and stuff. And then they started exposing them as the gay man would. And I'm not saying that my gay brothers are like that. I'm speaking about this situation. She exposed them as a gay man who dressed up as a woman just to trick men. And when they didn't get what they want, expose them would do. I'm speaking from that perspective. So she interviewed this person as if she was down with people like that. And I'm sitting there looking at the person like, this is a key. Because I'm the same person you were reading, girl. And I look fishier than that person. No tea, no shade. But you sat back on my channel 3 years prior to you doing that interview, going in on me. All because I said you were a crackhead and you lied about working at an airport. But then you interview somebody who is an older, they say they're trans woman. I don't know. They don't take hormones. They said that they they shave their hair off. They got a widow's peak. They look like somebody's uncle still, and there's no read or anything. They look like somebody's uncle, and it's like, sis, but my butt, girl, my youthful butt was sitting there, girl, soft all over, and you read me to filth. So you either was reading me for kudos points or you interviewed that person for kudos points. And I guarantee it could be both, because there are transgender interviewers out there that are open-minded to all people. There's a Latina out there. Her name is Santa Rivera. I don't remember her name, but I love her because she interviewed all types of transgender people. Trans women, transvestites, drag queens, it did not matter. She interviewed everybody and she respected everybody. But these black trans women that were interviewers, girl, mm, that's all I'm going to say, girl. Reading and kicking is they thing, girl. It is what it is. Okay, yeah, she cut their teeth. Uh huh. Thank you, Joey. Yes, yes, it really drives people away. The drama because it's distraction for one's actual talents. But it is what it is. You said that right, Iris. That's why I said before. One of my highest spenders was about to walk away. And they said, you know what? This is nothing against you, Mystic. I love you as a person. I will still watch you. But what I will not do is I will not sit here and watch you focus on other stuff. And I told y'all this before. In the past, there was people that were not supporters that were saying I didn't listen. But this is a high roller. Thank God we're still in contact. Thank God they are still spending coin with me. Thank God. In fact, they sent me a gift. I got the gift yesterday from Amazon. But yeah, they were like, I want you to focus on what it is you're here for. And that's why I tell y'all, I'm not here for all that other stuff. I'm here to teach people what I've experienced and what I've gained through my experiences. I'm not here to, go back and forth with who got better magic and all that. Because at the end of the day, let your magic do the talking. If you're so powerful, show us your receipts. Show us that you went from having zero money in your account yesterday to manifesting so much money a week later. Show us that you don't have no debt. You don't own no credit card companies. Show us that you're paying off student loans if you've got them because you went to school for, medical. Some of them said they went to school for psychology. So you have student loans, sis. So show us that you're paying off these student loans. On top of that, show us that you're really doing things. Like I said before, show us that you're manifesting. Show us that you're winning, sis. Show us that you're winning. But it's not even about that. It's about you getting on your channel and doing work. You have an audience, and if you are posting videos on spiritual stuff, you should be sticking to that. People are not sticking to that. People have turned their channels into commentary. They've changed it into competitions. And it's like, sis, I will never compete with a woman that has to get high or get drunk to maintain their composure and or function in society. I would never compete with a man or woman that act like they're manifesting, but sit in the living room with no dining room table and or no couch. They have fold out chairs. I would never do that. I would never sit back and watch someone sit here and talk about how poor I am and how struggling I am and go back at that with them when just the crystals behind me alone is enough to buy them a new car. So it is what it is. Like I said before, it's not about competition because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to teach my people what they need to know and keep it moving. We're not here to go back and forth. We're not here to compete. We're not here for that stuff, girl. This is not a competition. Life is about getting to your goals, and that's what I'm here to teach people. It's not about, girl, who's more powerful? Girl, bye. Because a lot of people take shortcuts to get ahead, and I'm one of those people that choose not to. There's a lot of stuff I could have did. I could be a housewife somewhere in New Jersey right now, girl, living in a chateau in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Can we talk about it? Cherry Hill, New Jersey, honey. I could be a housewife right now if I wanted to. But that's not what I'm gonna do. That's not what I want to do, honey. You got to keep it real all the time, honey. Yes, of course. Tyra Banks, who said older models will leech and start shit with new models to stay relevant. Exactly. Well, that's why they went into. That's why certain people, Ludimer, they go into creating these fake storylines. Like their channel is dry. Nobody knows them. So then what they do is they jump and jump and jump and jump and jump and jump and jump. You cannot be a leader and be a follower. That doesn't work that way. You cannot be a leader and follow. A lot of these people are acting like they're leaders, but on every channel you go to, they're there. And it's like, sis, really? And it could be channels that don't even pertain to spirituality. And they're there saying, yeah, yeah. And I'm like, girl, sis. That's right, honey. Uh-oh. Oh, Joey deleted it, honey. Joey, what name did you say? Or excuse me. Don't say it. Right. Right. But also, Iris, just because people come for you don't mean you have to come for them. Somebody has to be the bigger person. And the greatest thing is the youngest person walking out or walking away from it as if they know. Because what a lot of people do is, especially narcissistic people, we're going to talk about narcissistic people. Narcissistic people will start the problem and play the victim. That's the biggest thing for a narcissistic person. They will start the problem and play the victim. And that could be, i.e., by making a video, making sure the person sees the video, like emailing it to them. Yeah, they were doing that. And then delete the video after a response was made. And like I said, it gets tiring. I'm not here to be stuck in the same stuff over and over again, honey. I'm not here for that. I'm here to manifest. I'm here to move up, honey. Not stay the same. You 1 year later doing the exact same stuff you did 1 year prior, you're dried up, sis. You remind me of the fish that can stay in the desert for 3.5 years without any water or food. You're dry, sis. You're an object that should be in the water, but yet you're beneath the dry surface of the desert, girl, cocooning yourself up because you need some moisture. You need some moisture. So you're trying to hold on to that moisture. No, you're not getting it from me. No. Everybody, they jump on everybody. If I get into a fight with Little Mar, I guarantee you, Little Mar get channel, they're gonna jump on that channel. Hey, Little Mar, hey, honey, you can't stay that be me neither. I told you she was gonna get you together. See, it's like, girl, like I said, you can't go at that. There's a lot of channels out there, I'm sure, going in on me. I'm pretty sure. Girl, I'm pretty sure. There's a lot of people out there that are commenting things about me. I'm pretty sure. They got a bald headed one that was on I think her name is Alexis or something like that. Honey, she keep making comments about me. And it's like, girl, I don't even know who the hell you are. You special. You special, honey. No tea, no shade. You special, mama. You come in my channel to watch me to go back and talk to them about me. How smart does that look, sis? Miss Thing, honey, she was trying to get that Ford Focus, girl. Hi, yeah. When I get the Ford Focus, I'm gonna go to Mount Whitney. I think it's Mount Whitney or something. Because my brother was saying it was the biggest mountain in California. That I was gonna go do this today, and it's like, girl, you ain't win that damn Ford Focus, girl. You probably only got your damn license, sis. You only got the license to drive the special bus. Anyway, yes, come on, bipolar, come on, Mina. That's what they do. Excuse me. No. Mm-mm. That's what they do, Mina. Okay, of course. Then what I want to understand is too, because they tend to try to bring everybody in. So a good example of someone that's miserable, if I'm making a video about somebody, it's only me. I don't have nobody else on the video commenting about these people. You will then attack my best friend who never said anything about y'all, and she still haven't. She's your same age, and she's yet to make a video about you. She's yet to come for you. She's yet to do anything directing towards you because, like she said, she don't play with losers. She don't play with bum and basic people. She's manifesting property and other things, honey. No tea, no shade. Going into that, then they came for my friend. Then they tried to come for my mom. Then they brought in Little Myr. It's like you are so miserable, sis. You're miserable. And everybody who follows you and think you cute, including the 9-hole guy, the guy with 9 holes all over his body, honey, can't keep energy if he wanted to. That guy, then you dragged. Girl, bye. Goodbye, honey. You can try to drag me, girl. People on the ground drag, honey. You down there. As Funky Dineva said, you're down there on the ground, so of course you dragged me, honey. Ah, girl, but you can't drag me. You dragged a poppet of me. Hello, because I'm not dry, sis. We moist over here. We're the living water. We don't play in the dry soil, honey. What fish plays in the desert? Can we talk? If you fish, sis, catch that tea. What fish plays in the desert? I thought fish play in water. hmm Anyway, they are triggered. Come on. Come on, Mina. Yep, that's the ego or alter ego. Come on now. Yep. But people will do that. That's what I said. You got to be careful. Even going into like relationships with people, you got to be careful with narcissistic people because they will be the problem and they'll make it seem like you're the problem. Or it will be like instead of them, let me give you a good example. I know a girl who has a guy she dates him, and he's very narcissistic. And I told her, because he will start the problem and he'll make it seem like you started. See what you made me do? If we would have gotten into a fight, I would have slept at my baby's mama's house. And I'm like, girl, that's narcissistic. No, that's not. Okay, girl. Girl, what happened? What do you do? She made him mad so much that he said he would come over there and hit her. Girl, what did he say? Girl, he told me that I was making him so mad that I would have to that he might come over here and hit me up. And then if I call the cops, then he's gonna say, see what you made me do? Girl, bye. I say he's very narcissistic. And then what else? He would just do stuff to her, like torment her, and then try to say, you must not love yourself. And she'll say, why? Because you let me do these things to you. And I told her, see, he's playing games. A lot of narcissistic people are aware of what they're doing and they'll make it obvious. But like I said, for even my people, the last thing where I knew they were narcissistic and the last thing that made me say, I'm done going back and forth is when they reported a video and act like they magically got that video taken down. You're reaching too hard, sis. Anybody who falls for anything you say from that point is a loser, just like you, honey. And they deserve to be on your channel. They deserve to be a follower. Because I'll be sitting there thinking to myself, like, sis, what? Sis, you telling me that your magic got that video taken down? Ah, girl, what? I said, oh, these people are special. I said, these people are special, girl. We can't be going back and forth with no special needs people. I love special needs people too much. I like my brothers and sisters UCP, or excuse me, Cerebral Palsy Society, CPS, honey. I love my people over there, girl. We not playing that. Okay, come on now. Okay, come on, honey. Hello. Oh, she said that was a see, girl. Bad. Girl, I guess Oshun is so basic that she take videos down. It's kind of like when you get these Christian people and they say that the Bible is basic instructions before leaving Earth. And I'm like, girl, that is offensive. And I'm not even a Christian. Well, why are you offended? The Most High is not basic. So if you are a piece of the Most High, or what is in whatever the Most High is, a piece of Him is in you, or a piece of her is in you, or a piece of them is in you. Why would you call it basic instructions before leaving the earth? Instead of saying biblical and or bias instructions, why call it basic? So you are implying that the Most High is basic, saying to people that kind of be working with these spirits and these demons. And it's like, I know a lot of Satanists out there. I know a lot of people that worship, or excuse me, that deals with demons. And they will never, first of all, come on YouTube and say that they manifested a demon came through and manifest a video takedown. Like, girl. Second thing, if they ever make a YouTube channel, they're never going to be talking about basic stuff. If you're working with fierce energies like demons, demons are very fierce. And there's a lot of people that are above society because of their worship of demons. So why are you still on a basic level? Kind of going into these spiritual new age movements where people are like, I'm getting spiritual downloads. Now, if you were getting spiritual downloads from higher beings, I'm just going to say this, and you use these downloads to better your life. Like I literally have seen you go from 0 to 100 in like 30 seconds. I could say, wow. But you have some people out here talk about that beings came and communicated to them and they wake up and they make notes with the beings. You got people out here saying that they were watching movies, fell asleep. They have this idea, they woke up. And I'm like, okay, some directors say that, and I could believe it because they went from sleeping in a car to producing multi-million-dollar films. So I could believe that. But you, I don't believe that, sis. That sounds a little shady. That sounds a little shaky. Girl, these spirits are higher spirits than you. They're powerful spirits. And yet they're gonna give you ideas for what? They're gonna teach you how to continue to make your pancakes and eggs in the morning. They're gonna teach you how to stay in debt. Like, wouldn't these higher beings teach you how to get out of debt? Wouldn't they teach you how to move? Wouldn't they teach you how to start your own business? Like, girl. So it goes into that is fake. They just say that to sound like they're really doing something. Same thing with that whole Oshun manifest that. Legions of demons are after you. What demons? What are you talking about? What demonologists do you know? What person do you know that study demons and deal with demons that will back up what you're saying? Sis, can we talk about it? Because at the end of the day, excuse me, at the end of the day, sis, the only one that has demons upon them is the ones that's talking about it. Because you look like a demon, you do things that demons do. Your whole life portray demonic forces and spirits, and we can call that out. You need an exorcism. You need a cleansing, sis. And if you wasn't so bitter towards me, I would fly out there and give you a nice little cleanse or exorcism. I would love to do that because you have demonic forces that are driving you into the ground quicker than you think. And, you know, like I said, it's what it is, sis. That's basic me for you, though, girl. Goodbye. I wish a demon would think that it's going to come over here and try to work something. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I said it's all a storyline. It's all to stay relevant. They got nothing else to talk about. You got videos out here teaching people. You got spirituals out here like myself teaching people how to do magic. And you got people out here that are trying to act like they hold secrets. And it's like, sis, my basic question, and they can never answer these questions. It took them 6 months to do a receipt video. If you have all these heritage secrets or these hereditary secrets, why are you still at a basic level of magic? There are a lot of people that are hereditary witches and are witches that learn from their grandma and all this good stuff, and they're very powerful spiritualists. In fact, they don't have a YouTube. That's just how powerful they are, girl. They out here going to other countries like Thailand, Brazil, Hades. They're going to other parts of the world to train people on the magic that they know. Girl, people are not just sitting around behind their screens anymore. This is not 2007. Girl, people are actually getting out making things happen. You've never been to a convention. You've never been to an event. Every state has a spiritual event or a spiritual convention. Nobody's ever met with you in person. No one's ever seen you in person. Okay. So it's like, girl, what credentials do you have outside of the fake stories you tell about how your grandmother was a real witch? Because if my grandmother was a real witch, which she was, but of course she didn't talk about it, she didn't share it. I won't go into that. You know, real witches keep that stuff a secret because they know that the responsibility that comes to that. That's why when I hear people say my grandmother didn't teach me the craft, of course she didn't, because it's a lot of responsibility that come with that stuff. It's not easy stuff like what I'm going through. You coming out offering services, girl, it's not easy. It's not a walk in the park. There's a lot of stuff you have to do. It's probably why they didn't tell you. You have people that are saying, well, my grandmother did tell me. So why are you out here doing Google Magic then? Why all your videos consist of things that you can find on Google? Why all your things consist of replications of other YouTube videos? Why you have nothing original if this was the case? Because I doubt that your grandmama knew these other people's grandparents. Because hereditary witch means that it is an inherited thing, and your family don't practice magic like the other coven of witches. Every witch have a different type of magic. So how's it that this is a spell my grandmama used to do? Then everybody, my grandma did that too. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. That was in the book written in 1994 by Arthur, who came from Massachusetts, sister by the name of Lori Cobot. Girl, stop playing with yourself, girl. Oh my God, my grandmother taught me something how to, and then you go to this group, you got somebody talking about this is the family thing about, and it's like, oh, that's kind of weird, girl, that your grandmother taught you that, but you got the information from a group. That's pretty weird, sis. Like I said, it's a joke, honey. It's a joke. It's pathetic. It's boring. Girl, all we can do is just sit back and laugh. Right, 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 right. Or they said they used ammonias and stuff. Girl, bye. I'm a hereditary witch, but I'm gonna go to a living stream of water that turns into a feed with animals, and I'm gonna throw my candle into that water so it can contaminate that water and possibly kill the ducks, which are sacred animals to the deity that I worship. Right. Of course. There you go. But you know, Iris, it's fine. You're going to always have your haters. You're going to always have your haters. You're going to always have your haters, honey. You got people tagging along that don't know me. You have gay men that are tagging along, girl. And it's like, okay, maybe when I talk about messy gay men, maybe that fits your category. Maybe that fits your category, girl. You will never be welcomed into a gay house. I guarantee you that. You'll never be welcomed into a gay house or a gay coven or a gay group. And a lot of these people, they never step outside their house. It's obvious. That's why they don't see the correlation between, you know, regardless of you not liking someone, there's a certain amount of things that people should say or could say that really say, okay, maybe she doesn't like gays. Maybe she just hate that person. Going into the Kaya and Madison situation, maybe Kaya did make some statements towards T.S. Madison, but she didn't say that in whole about the whole trans community. She didn't say you trans people are a confused group of people. You trans people are shapeshifters. She didn't sit here and call T.S. Madison a man or a he. She called her Mandy, and then she said she. Mad is TS and this and that and her and she. She still called her the correct gender. But you got people out here, like I said, are misgendering transgender people, and I don't need nobody to stand up for me. But it's amazing to me where you see these gay men that are insecure with themselves that, oh, I'm gay and I like you. I don't think you're talking about gay people, of course, because you're the same person that don't have gay friends. You're the same person that nobody likes. You're the same person that sits in their house all day and got nothing to do but sit on YouTube and get in between YouTube drama. You're the same person, honey. You're the same person. Can we talk? Okay. Bye-bye. Leave me alone. I swear he wait until I get on this YouTube with y'all or the mic to do certain stuff. I kid you not. I kid you not. He wait until I'm on the video with y'all to do certain things. I kid y'all not. When we're not on video, when I'm not on this mic, he don't do certain things. He don't make no noise. He don't do none of that, honey. You would forget he's even here. Soon as I'm on this mic, I start talking to y'all, honey. He gets excited. He start jumping up. He start wanting to get on the on me while I'm on the mic. He wants to start moving. He want to start messing with stuff. So y'all can hear me say, "Get off! Stop!" Right, Mina, you said it. Mina, you said it. I always thought that was weird. Witches who claim to be extremely powerful, but yet they're on YouTube, right? And they use YouTube as their main platform. Mina, can we talk about it? Mina, I don't make no claims to being an extremely powerful witch because you don't have to make the claims. Let your clients come through and give yourself flowers. But at the end of the day, if you are all this stuff and you're making coin and this and that, and you got regular clients that support you, how is somebody expressing their opinion about your YouTube presentation, how you present yourself? How is that? Uh, how is that defamating you and putting you in grave danger? Everything you present make people not want to work with you. That's why nobody's working with you. All your video content is talk about other people. All your video content is about, just expressing yourself about someone who you're never going to meet, sis, that you're probably jealous of. That's what it looks like to me if I was an outsider. If there was cisgender women that were coming for a trans woman, I don't care if the trans woman called y'all mammies. It appears to me that you're jealous. Because as a woman, being the real woman that you are, you wouldn't feel threatened by no damn transgender woman. But something got you together, sis. They don't understand basic live and let live and just respect whatever. Okay. But no, we all know when people are threatened by you and jealous of you, just you existing will make them feel some type of way. I could sit here and I could make a video about a whole nother person they'll think is directed towards them. They'll make a video and say that it's about them. I've made videos, girl, not even pertaining to them. They've come in the chat just to thumbs the video down and get up out of here. I've been here talking about peaches and cream. They'll make a fake account just come in there to talk mess because they're bothered by me. But I'm not going nowhere. Sweetie, you're going to always be able to Google me and find me, honey. Even if y'all keep writing fake reviews. Ain't nobody listen to those reviews, girl. You know people got power by talking with them, by dealing with them. You don't got to see reviews to know that. When I go to hotels, I don't go by reviews. There's restaurants I've been to that I don't go by reviews. It's nice to see how many people like them versus how many people hate them. But I'm going to say, let me go and get my experience on. Matter of fact, there's a row of hotels in San Diego I never been to, but my friends have, and they said these hotels have bad reviews. And when they got there, it was nothing like the reviews. Typically, and I always say this, when people are posting reviews about products, typically it's competitors trying to get you not to go to them. Even on Amazon, even on eBay, I've been to sellers and people writing reviews. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, like, this seems too good to be true. Because nobody's going to sit here and draw a long, drawn out review. I mean, really, girl, take the time out your busy schedule to do that. Girl, bye. That's not like somebody that's bored and trying to get something going. And usually, like I said, my experience are usually opposite of what the reviews say. So reviews are nice, but I like to see for myself. Now, if what I do, then hey, I might be the first one to actually show a video review. Like, hey, this is the receipts to show you, da 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 da. But it is what it is. Right, it is. YouTube is their main thing, Mina. That's why I have multiple accounts, Mina, to advertise themselves secretly. That's why they were trying to sell my stuff on their Patreon to advertise stuff. So when people looked me up, they would look them up. They would find them. Just like when I got into a fight with another YouTuber, they hopped on their channel. Not with one, but two. It's like they want to be recognized. They're not they are not people persons. They cannot promote their own products. They cannot talk about their own stuff. They have to jump on other people's bandwagons to get across and try to get stuff done. Ain't nobody going to you. You can do videos all day long. Ain't nobody gonna be interested in that, sis. But the ones that are crazy like you, the ones that are not high rollers, the ones that want to get a discount, no tea, no shade. Those are the ones that's gonna go to you, and you can have them, girl. You serious about getting your man back, honey? You listen, girl. You gonna have to invest something. Ain't no all I got is 20. Excuse me. And how long you want me to work this for? Minimum wage is $11.50. All I got is 50. Okay. You send me the 50, I can see your instruction what to do on your end, but I'm not doing that work for no damn $50, honey. Unless I offer special. Goodbye. Okay, come on, little Mer. Of course, that's the saddest part, Edie's, is that they're older than me. The saddest part is that they're double my age, which is crazy. They're double my age. One of them is doubled my age plus. They're doubled my age plus. Well, not double my age. We'll say 20. They're 20. They're 20 years plus older than me. That's a whole life. That's a whole nother life. That's a whole nother life. It'll be my age, and there's basically a 20-year-old child in between there. Lord Mercy said, "My grandma whipped my butt with a switch. I'm a green witch." Ah! That's right. No, it's true. It's true. It's true. It's true, Iris. It's true. I know people in Texas that are real witches, very powerful, male witches, not females. I know some in Kentucky that are male witches, not female witches. I know some that are in a part of East Coast, I won't say them. They're female, and they all say, "Why do you have a YouTube channel?" And I'm like, well, because I want to, share stuff with people. Well, some things, all things don't need to be talked about. Well, I don't share all things. I do share some stuff. Well, I don't know what path you're on. Well, I'm non-denominational. Well, I was going to say, I don't know what path you're on, sis, because, being up on that stuff, that's kind of like playing the who's better than who game. Like, let me make a YouTube channel and present myself as the baddest to see how it go. And I'm like, what? And they're like, yeah, that's what it seemed. That's what it seemed like, sis. It seemed like you're doing, and I'm like, well, not me. Well, not necessarily you, but I'm saying in general, someone who made a YouTube channel and they're talking about stuff like that, I would think that they're just trying to prove a point. Well, that's not me, honey. But you're right. Extremely powerful witches and shamans, honey, don't have no YouTube, honey. They won't make no YouTube. They have a website though. When you Google them, their site will come up. If you Google Midwest witches, their site will come up. They don't got a YouTube channel though. Can we talk about it? It's the commercialized spiritual people that do. It is what it is, honey. You can't save the world, honey. Everybody's not gonna catch the tea. Okay, come on, little Mer. Okay, I sure will, little Mer. You know I am, little Mer. You know I am, honey. I was listening to a love song actually today of a woman. I think she's a witch, but she's a indie singer. I'm sure y'all heard of her. I won't say her name though, because I don't want y'all saying, "Oh my God, I know her," and let me hit her up and tell her she called her a witch and she's really a Christian, or she don't want to be known as a witch. Who knows? But I think she's a witch. And one of her songs said something along the lines of, "I listen to the rain, and the rhythm of the rain matches your heartbeat. So in reality, you're never alone," or something like that. It wouldn't something like that. There's more stuff in it, but it's something along those lines. And I was like, that is so amazing because it's true. Yes, it's true. Rain is very powerful. and it's done to cleanse and refresh and restore, not to create. You don't use the rain to create, honey. Cleansing, purifying, just like the element of water. They say throw your used stuff in rivers and stuff because it cleanses the residue or the energy that may be stagnant. That's what it does. It keeps it moving. No, he didn't get offended, honey. Joey comes in and out, honey. You know how some of them come in and out, some stay. He didn't get offended, honey. I hope he didn't. But you're right. We don't mention names. Some people do try to mention names though, and I'm like, girl. I'm like, sis. You saw what happened earlier on that other video. I mean, my calcium pills. So good. Then I'm gonna drink my vitamin C. You saw that video earlier where girl came in and she was talking about other people, honey. Uh-uh. Girl, we don't do that, honey. Then try to be cute. Talk about I wasn't reading you down, but okay. But you came in here saying, well, where the magic at? That's a read, girl. Sponsor me and you'll see the magic in all the channels, all the videos I talk about. How about that? Sponsor me, take a class, buy some products, honey. Okay. What is that? What is ISP? What is that? Well, you know what? I had a conversation with someone about that whole group. Oh, I hope they do. I hope they do. Well, that's why they start allowing your live video to show up in the recording, right? When you do live videos. Oh my god. And this is coming from a 48-year-old woman. She'll be 48 April the 27th. She was born April the 27th, 1971. This comes from someone, she'll be, oh God, 27. Okay. Yeah, girl. April 27th is her birthday, 1971. This is someone who claims to be having a husband, a successful business, and they also claim to be a mother. But you're going on a spree. You just go to show that she don't have any followers. That's why you see only one main, no, excuse me, two now. You see the special needs one that did the Focus commercial. She did the entry to be the to win that Focus car. You see her and you see her and you see that one boy, honey. Those are the two main people. Everybody else, I'm convinced they're bogus accounts. I'm convinced they're bogus accounts. Well, she flagged the video called "Charging the Oils," but that's fine. I said something sexual in it, so she can flag it. She flagged it for age restriction. That's fine, girl. Girl, that's fine, girl. If that makes you sleep better at night, girl. If it helps you to sleep better at night, do what you gotta do, honey. If it helps you sleep better, girl, do what you gotta do, sis. We're going to events this year. We're going to events this year. We're going into different platforms this year. We're expanding our horizons, girl. I don't want to be at 30 years. I don't want to be at 30 years in and still doing basic stuff. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. You are welcome, little Mer. I wonder, is Lachey still up? I was supposed to be calling Lachey. If she's not up, I'm gonna clean up. I gotta get this stuff together, honey. Woo! I don't know how I'm gonna do these dressers, but I need to go do this shampoo. I need to go do some laundry tomorrow. Thank God this laundromat is 24 hours. Ooh, is it 3 a.m.? Yep, she's probably asleep, honey. Okay, honey. Yeah, she probably sleep. She told me 1 o'clock. She told me 1 a.m. and I told her okay, but I didn't get back to her. Oh shit, the phone is dead. That's why. Damn. She probably called too. Okay, there you go. Girl. Okay, Lachey Lurkin. Okay, Lachey. Okay. Girl, let me plug this in. Girl, I'm gonna call you, girl. I'm gonna call you while I charge myself. Okay, Lachey was lurking. Did you see that? She said, "Who calling my name? Come on, Lachey." Okay, she said, "Who calling my name?" She said, "Somebody calling my name." She said, "Somebody calling my name." Is that how they go? She said, "Who calling my name?" I'm gonna download Facebook too. I need to download Facebook on this phone again. I'm sure my people have been messaging me and I just haven't been on. I deleted off of this phone right here. I'm gonna sign back into it though. I'm gonna plug my phone in, Lachey, and I'm gonna give you a call if you still up. Everybody else, I hope you have a good night. I gotta get started on my. I gotta get started on this casework right now. This casework right here. Yeah, girl, we're gonna do some nasty teas, girl. We gonna dissolve up some teas, honey. Ow! And shout out to the people that broke up that little inner circle too. By the way, shout out to y'all. That's all we're gonna say. We won't put no names out there. We won't say nothing, honey. Shout out to those of there who broke up that inner circle, honey. Now that's the true manifestation of Oshun. That's right, honey. Yes, that's right. Good night, honey. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, ooh. Okay. Ooh. Girl, when I choked on that air, honey. This throat, honey. That's right. Come on, honey. Oh, Joey. Joey just coming back, honey. I will watch that. Oh, you putting a YouTube up a video? Okay, good. So I'm gonna plug my phone in, girl, and I'm gonna call you, girl. I'm gonna call you. Why? Why? Ooh, girl, I got to do a lot of stuff today too. I need to do a lot of teas today. I got rid of stuff. I feel like I got more stuff. It's like I got rid of stuff. I feel like I bought more stuff to bring in to replace the stuff I got rid of. Don't y'all hate that? I hate that feeling. Like I got rid of stuff and it's like I got more Stuff just, girl. I just gotta organize. Yes, honey. Yes. Yes, I got a list of stuff to do today and Tuesday, but I'll get a lot of it done today because Tuesday Monday night going into Tuesday, I'm gonna do laundry. Girl, I'm gonna see if Mr. Leo will go with me to do laundry, honey. Because I don't want to be at that laundromat by myself. It's a 24-hour laundromat, girl. They be crackhead stuff there, honey. They be like, yo, what's up, Miss Thing? Sugar dip, honey dip, ready to take a ride in the dupe. Oh, you in New York? You got, girl, you got, you, you got your Mongolian man there? Who is this? Oh, okay, I know who this is. My, Armando. Armando Armando, what the hell was this, Armando? Oh, this is nice. Is this a fantasy or something? What was going on down there in Florida, y'all? What was going on down here? Armando just sent me some pictures of some fantasy girl. She got blue. Listen, why are you making a oh someone text me? Hey, hey, I have my oil, thank you again. Come on, honey. Yes. Oh, that's Sade. Mongolian and Russian. Okay. He's Mongolian and Russian. Work it out. Come on, honey. New York got a lot of different stuff there. I know a girl out there. She used to be a porn star. She's not a porn star anymore. She retired. She did it for a very long time. She was actually out since the 90s and she did a very long time. I think she barely retired probably 2007. She did Woodstock in the 80s too. Late 80s, early 90s with RuPaul and stuff. But either way, she was dating this guy from Astoria and bodybuilder, Greek. Mm. You know, the Greeks, they like the girls, honey. The Greeks, not all, but he definitely, and he had a nice body and everything. Matter of fact, I wonder, wait a minute. No, I'm thinking, I wonder what happened to him. Let me look them up when I get off here with y'all. I need to Google them because I wonder are they still together because they were perfect. They kind of remind me of that other transgender woman and her boyfriend. He was a bodybuilder. Because you know, a lot of those bodybuilders, they be gay or they be bisexual, anyway. Girl, bye. I don't care what nobody say. Show me a straight man that say he's a bodybuilder. Count on your hands how many straight bodybuilders you know, honey. No tea, no shade. I'm just telling y'all how it is. I know what it is, girl. But yeah, there was another girl too. She was kind of weird. I think she was from Georgia or something, Atlanta. Tennessee. She was from Tennessee. That's right, honey. Wait a minute. He's 5'4" and you're 6'2". Oh, hell to the no. You know what? I need to go get me some water. This throat, honey. I've been talking too much. I sure will, Lachey. Okay, because that's what the testosterone do. Girl, I don't know why they do that. I know a guy from LA that was on that actually, because he would ask me. He said, "Where do you get your hormones from?" And I'm like, "The doctor." Where do you get your hormones from? Or well, I didn't say that. I was like, "Why?" And he's like, "Because I want to get started on hormones too." And I'm like, "What?" And he's like, "I'm not trying to become a transgender. I'm trying to become a bodybuilder." Girl, I was like, Miss Thing. Listen, we can't date. He's like, we can't date. I accept you on I accept you on hormones. Yeah, but girl, hormones don't do no weird stuff to my body. Now you trying to do some weird tea to your body. Okay. Oh my God. Oh no, that's too short. You're almost a foot taller than him. Oh my God, that is crazy. You almost well, actually, a foot is not that. That's not that far apart from each other. If you actually think about it, if you actually think about it, 12 inches is a size 12 shoe. I've worn 11, so that's not that far apart from each other. Actually, yeah, that's not that far apart from each other. He comes to what, your chin or your neck? Hello, hello, Jerry. You said it, honey. You overwork your body. That's why the adrenal gland shut down. The the guy who Omarosa was dating, that's why he died. His heart shut down. Look at the racist guy that my ex boyfriend knew. What's his name? I'm not gonna say his name. He died. He was a bodybuilder, famous bodybuilder too. He was racist as hell, honey. Girl, bye. When I met him, he was rude and he wasn't as obnoxious with it. But according to that phone call that I heard, I said, "Girl, bye." Um, I don't know. I would, girl, eat right. Your body will get what it needs to get, honey. You have natural testosterone raising herbs anyway. And I think they work. It's like a woman taking herbs to become more female. I think that would work for a natural born female to take that. For drag queens and transgender women, I don't think that'll work. I think phytoestrogens take a lot longer to work. Um, that's what I think. Like they have these little herbs aligning cow mammary glands, goat ovaries, and it's like, you think that's really gonna transform you, girl? Girl, bye. Okay. Okay. Listen, short men have a short man complex. Girl, let me go. Let me go give me something to drink, honey. Short men have a short man complex. And honey, they typically got some major issues, insecurities, girl, don't wear those high heels. Like, I can't, for me. Mm-mm. Girl, I need you tall. Okay. I need you my height and or taller. So if I put on my heels, you're not gonna feel too threatened. Those shorter ones, honey, girl, bye. I even got a friend who's 5'3" that be like, when we meet up, people gonna think I'm your son. Girl, bye. I'm 5'9", you're 5'3", girl. How many inches? What is 9 take away 3? Girl, that's a phone width. That's the girl. That's my phone. That's my cell phone, girl. From the bottom to the top, girl. That's how much taller I am than you, girl. Come on now. They'll think that you're my brother or something, girl. Come on, honey. Come on, Tasha. That's right. Love and appreciate him, Joey. That's right. Uh-oh. He is your son. He calls you daddy. Uh-oh. That's that Horus syndrome right there. Ha ha. We'll do a video on Horus, the Egyptian god Horus, for gay man, honey. How to use him for gay sex. Can we talk about it? Girl, y'all gonna gag. Y'all gonna gag when I do that Horus video. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it, honey? Horus the elder and young Horus, while a lot of older gay men like younger gay men. Can we talk about it? Girl, y'all gonna gag when we do that video. Mm-hmm. Yep. And no worry, they can't find it on Google. So, go ahead. If they're going to do a video about Horus, I don't see why they would do that. But whatever. Whatever, honey. Baby, what? What do you want? No, you're not going on slide, honey. No. We walked too much today. No. His nose come up to your chin. There you go. Come on, Tasha. What about the woman? Oh, he has daddy issues. Uh-oh. Come on, Joey. He has daddy issues. Ooh, bum, ba, ba, boo, boom, ba, ba, ba. He got daddy issues. Why? Not fine. Um, Yes, Egyptian deities for luxury, honey. Oh, we got Hathor. Hathor is good for luxury. We have Baset. Baset is good for luxury. We have Anubis. Not no, excuse me, Apis, not Anubis. Like Anupis, not that. Uh Apis. We have what else? Listen, let me go. Let me move. Let me move. Let me move. Let me move, honey. we we have what else? We have Hathor, Apis. We have I think Hathor's the cow face woman. I think. Baset. We have Isis. We have Newt. There's a lot of deities that cover wealth. Mm-hmm. That's right, honey. Yeah, let me call her, honey. Napoleonic complex are the same women also. What kind of women? Because with the tall ones, the short ones. Because let them tell it, Tasha. The average woman is short anyway. Girl, they be trying to cut in on transgenders. Be like, we can tell you're nigga. You 5'9". You a big B. I'm like, where you live at, sis? Because around here, all women are tall. 5'7" would probably be the shortest that you find. I would say 5'7" is probably the average height up here for women is 5'7". So all women you find up here are going to be 5'7" and up. Now some of them are 5'5", 5'6", but we know what that is. But the average woman is 5'7" up here in Northern California, honey. Yep, that's the average height. Shorter women. Okay, yes, Heather's the cow. Yes, Heather's good for motherhood too. You use her for fertility, or if you need to improve your mothering skills. Heather's good for that. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, I love y'all too. I need drinking some water too. My throat is dry, honey. I'm parched. I talked a lot earlier, and all I had was some tea, honey. And it's cold as hell. I need to turn on my humidifier. But let me go, honey. Okay, I'll be on here for 2 more hours. Little man, you are crazy, little man. I will not be on here for no damn 2 more hours. It's 12:35, honey. You know I don't stay up that late. Come 1 o'clock, I'll be fighting for my sleep. Trust me. Come 1 o'clock, I'll be like, eh. Matter of fact, before I did this Leprechaun video, I was already kind of tired, but I was like, no, I promised this video. Let me get on here. So that's what we'll start doing on this channel. We'll start introducing spirits. You know, yeah, we'll start introducing spirits on here, honey. Because that's the only thing that, I could do without cursing and getting into things and stuff, honey. Because, I do the other stuff. I'm end up trying to curse and saying some stuff to people. And I'm not trying to get down like that, like that. You know what I mean? I'm trying to stay cute and cordial. Because you say one bad word, girl, they want to flag it. They hate us. Because they got nothing else better to do at 2 o'clock in the morning, honey. But sit up and watch. There's a hater on the line. Hey, there's a hater on the line. Hey, there's a hater on the line. There's a hater on the line. Hey, you hate censorship? Come on, me too, Joey, but we have it. Okay. Okay, come on now, honey. Ah! Ooh! Little man, that's how I'm laughing. That's how I'm laughing, little man. Ah! Little man. I'm still thinking about that hoodoo priestess, the girl that came in my live feed, girl that talk about the tower stones. And I said, oh, those are called selenite. She said, no, it's not. It's called the tower. I said, no, girl, selenite. She's like, no, it's the tower. I'm like, girl, it's a tower shaped selenite. And one of y'all said, okay, girl, it's the tower selenite stones. And then she said, is it true that if a witch betray her cousin, they'll kill him? And then you said that's not the movie to craft. And then she said something else too. She said something else that was craftish. I said, girl, I'm so sick of people watching these witch movies and coming on these damn YouTubes and talking about it, or they're watching these horror movies talking about they had an experience. Talk about, y'all, I had an experience one time, and it's just like, girl, oh girl, oh girl, oh girl. I guess I gotta do a video on astral travels. I didn't want to get into that, but I guess I'm gonna do a video to tell you why it's risky and why people don't do it on a regular basis, especially somebody that's probably at risk for having a heart attack in their sleep. No tea, no shade. I'm just telling you what I know, honey. Okay. It's risky to do it, and people that are at risk of having heart attacks in their sleep ain't out there doing that stuff, honey. Hello! Risky, risky, risky. You get stuck, honey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There you go. Come on. Okay, come on. Come on, Joey. Come on, Joey. It is risky. It is. It is. And that's why I always tell people, honey, mama, ain't nobody out here doing I traveled. I went on a travel last night. Yeah, it's like, girl, but in this life you're born and you're basic. So in the other dimension, you're this powerful being, right? But in this dimension, you're poor and you're basic. And I'm not cutting in. I'm just saying what it is. You know, it's crazy. It's like those people that say they get downloads from these aliens. I got possessed by an alien. An alien was in my house last night, and you look at them and you're like, but sis, you're still struggling. Like you have these higher beings that are in a whole nother dimension coming down and channeling energy to you. Wouldn't they tell you how to get out the circumstance that you're in right now? Can we talk about it? Like, wouldn't you only operate with them, not as yourself? I mean, girl, I mean, I don't know. I guess everybody got to come with some type of scam or something. I mean, I don't know. Yes. Yes. It does. Yes, it does. It takes a lot of time, honey. But we'll do a video on that. Our next video will be we'll talk about some Horus. Horror hound is good for Horus too, by the way. Anyway, y'all, let me go, y'all. Love and light, peace and blessings. Love and light. Hey, thank you for watching me. Hey, thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching me. Hey, thank you for what? No, fine. Let me go, y'all. Love and light. Yes, honey. Whore hound. No, it's HOREHOUND. We'll talk about that too. Whorehound is a great protective. Uh-huh. We'll talk about that, honey. You're welcome, Tasha. Enjoy y'all leprechaun tea, honey. Y'all better get in and get out on this leprechaun, girl. We also gonna be talking about Oshuna Baset this month too, because of course Oshuna Baset, Baset is really the deity that you should be working with too. If you're trying to bring in some new tea this month, can we talk about it? We're gonna talk about Baset. Oh, girl, we're gonna talk about a lot of stuff today. This month. I won't talk about it now, honey. You're Googling now. Yep, it's called Whorehound. Come on, honey. Okay, who is George? Jorge. Yeah, I'm in Jorge. Come on, honey. Okay. Yes, whorehound. Whorehound is good, honey. Good, 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 good. Yep, I use that with hyssop. Oh, I can't wait to start this Bible study class. Oh, we're gonna talk about all the herbs that's in the Bible too. Yes, and what scripture to use and what the scripture says to use them for, and that's what you use it for in your magical practices. Oh, I can't wait. Okay, let's see, y'all. Little Mark is killing me. Listen, I know a lot of Jorges and they're very whorish. That's what I'm gonna say, honey. They remind me of whorish, honey. Okay, okay, we'll do that another time. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Oh well, my Bible study class is not on this channel. It's a secret group, honey. Stop jumping on me. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere, honey. Stop jumping on me. This dog think you going somewhere. He ain't going nowhere, honey. Girl, bye. Move, move. I don't care. Leave me alone. Anyway, y'all, love and light, honey. Glad that's in the past a year ago now. Ooh, you move on quickly, don't you? You move on quickly, don't you, Joey? I know that's right, honey. Life is short, honey. Don't slow down for nobody. You heard him. You heard him say, "Wow." You know what? He's tired, Joey. And instead of see, when he does this, I know he's tired. But instead of him going to sleep, he want to wait for me. Other dogs, they know how to go to bed. Him, he's like, I gotta wait for you. I go to bed, you go to bed too. And he knows the time. Like right now, it's about to be 1 o'clock. He knows this is bedtime. I was going to sleep around this time for 3 weeks, right? 3 weeks. Yeah, it's been 3 weeks. So he knows the time. It's like, how does he know? And he doesn't know. I want to give him a bath before I go to bed. I'm about to give him a bath, honey. You want to take a bath with me? We're about to take a bath right now, honey. Yes. Oh, Joey got some videos up, honey. Listen, y'all. Let me go, y'all. Love and light. Let me see. Oh, oh, yes, honey. Well, listen. He's tired. He's not hyper. He wants to go to bed, but he don't want to go to bed by himself. Like right now, he's trying to jump in my lap right now. He's trying to jump in my lap, and all he gonna do is just go to bed. What? 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 What you want? What you want? You need to just go to bed. Stop trying to go to bed with me. Just go to bed. Go night night. You gotta wait for me. Just go night night. Just go night night. Oh, once you fell in love with Michael, Radiohead's album in Moon Shaped Pool was playing. When we were like, oh, come on, Joey. You getting married to him? Let me go, y'all. Love and light. I don't want to keep Lachey wait. I've been having Lachey wait for 2 hours. Let me go, y'all. Love and light. Gong, 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 gong. Gangnam style. Gangnam style. Gang, 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 gangnam, nang, gang, nang, gangnam, gangnam, nang, gang, nang, gangnam style. Little Words Killer. Good night, y'all. Little Words said now is the time. Let her go. Little I'm about to watch The Craft before I go to bed tonight.